Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, let's have a look at the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi participates in Bastille Day Parade in Paris as guest of honor. Delegation of Voice of the People Party meets Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. There is a need to beef up security all round the clock, says Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong. And ISRO successfully launches a 642-ton heavy lift rockets LV-M3 carrying Chandrayaan-3 satellites from Sriharikota. And now for the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, along with French President Emmanuel Macron, today witnessed the Bastille Day Parade in Paris. Modi attended the parade as the guest of honor. A tri-services Indian Armed Forces contingent participated in it, including AIF aircraft. French National Day or Bastille Day occupies a special place in French consciousness. This day commemorates the storming of the Bastille prison in 1789 during the French Revolution. The parade is the highlight of the Bastille Day celebrations. Prime Minister will hold delegation-level talks with President of France Emmanuel Macron in the evening, and he will also interact with CEOs of the Indian and French companies and prominent French personals. A delegation of the Voice of the People Party led by the President Arden Miller Basaimot met the Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma on various issues concerning the state. Speaking to the media after the meeting, VPP chief informed that the party had urged the state government to pay serious attention towards speeding up the notification to constitute the members of the committee for the speedy review of the policy. He also said that the chief minister assured the delegation that the search committee has presented enough panels of names as members of the expert committee. Regarding law and order situation in the state, Basaimot said the party made it clear to the chief minister that it was rather shocking that the district administration made a startling revelation that Shillong was an unsafe city based on a few stray incidents.
Expert committee kan sedang penyelidikan kumnugan review tingin sampai buat katakan report jangka expert committee. Lada kadang-kadang kami mingi begin keren. Nengil hul ya ka jing penbet jangka expert committee. Kalau penso ni penso bangin anak ka sorta makan penbet ini. Jinga. Nomor ke bangi ni tentang sabang ini bagi rise ka sorta kamtan juga district administration ni kelong persyak ya ki beri ka duk es no syaknya ini la penso ya ka. Nagalang ka sorta nagalang juchu ka sorta shinkhya la shaskore ka ka jinga kare ji ani community ba ke ka ka.
Deputy Chief Minister in charge Home Preston Tinsong, along with Deputy Commissioner R.M. Kurba and East Khasi Hills Superintendent of Police Sylvester Nong Tengir and other officials on Thursday held a meeting to discuss the current law and order situation in Shillong. Speaking to the media, Tinsong said that they had a detailed discussion on law and order. Few small incidents have happened in the last week, but he informs that the law and order has improved and there is not much to worry about. He also said that at the meeting there were a few areas where security needed to be strengthened. Tinsong also informed that there is a need to beef up security in areas like Polo Hills and Urkaliar all round the clock.
The law and order is very, very good, improved, and not much to worry about it. And the police department, along with the district administration, is all out here to make sure that peace, tranquility, and also safety. And we have identified few places where we need to further strengthen the security, the policing system in the part of Shillong.
The Hindu Thrap Youth Council, led by its General Secretary Roy Kupar Sindram, staged a protest in front of Meghalaya Secretariat in Shillong. Over 50 members of the council gathered and positioned themselves at the entrance gate, raising their voices against the MDA2 government's failure to address the various demands. The protests primarily focused on three major issues, that is implementation of inner line permit, the inclusion of Khasi language in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution, and the group expressed frustration over the government's inability to take immediate action to halt illegal immigration into the state.
So our protest today is to send a very clear message to the government. No ILP means no railways, period, in the state of, in Khasi and Jante Hills. That is the first thing. Second objective of this protest today is that we wanted to ask a question or to remind the state government. During the last 5 years, we have seen issues like the ILP, the Khasi language, as well as the amendment bill of the MRSSA 2020, which are still pending.
Deputy Chief Minister in charge Home Police Preston Tinsong said the Government of India, State Government and the Hindu Tribe National Liberation Council are very serious about taking the peace talks to its final conclusion. He also said that they wanted to make sure that the talks will reach a final conclusion. He said the official talks have already started and the government is still waiting for certain processes to be completed as per the last talks that have happened. When asked about the HNLC's demand for amnesty, the Deputy Chief Minister replied, "Since the official talks have just started, we have to be patient."
The official talk has already started, and then we are waiting certain process as per the talk, last talk that has happened. We are waiting, but let me just tell you again, one more time, Government of India, state government, and also the HNLC are very serious about this talk, and we wanted to make sure that we reach to the final conclusion.
ISRO successfully launched a 642-ton heavy-lift rocket LVM-3 carrying Chandrayaan-3 satellites from Sriharikota today. India's yet another historical mission to the moon began today at noon after the completion of 3 stages. Minister of State for Science and Technology Dr. Jitendra Singh and former chairperson of ISRO witnessed the launch from the control room center, ISRO. Apart from the scientists and their families, hundreds of registered onlookers outside the campus to witness the mission to the moon whistled and clapped even as the rocket took to the skies. The rocket blasted off exactly at 2.35 hours and 17 seconds from the second launch pad of Satish Dhawan Space Center. And now for the weather report. Maximum temperature 25.7 degrees Celsius, minimum temperature 18.6 degrees Celsius, relative humidity in the morning 81% and in the evening 69%. Forecast light to moderate rain is very likely to occur at most places. And now for the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi participates in Bastille Day Parade in Paris as guest of honor. Delegation of the Voice of the People Party meets Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. There is a need to beef up security all round the clock, says Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong. And ISRO successfully launches a 642-ton heavy-lift rocket LVM-3 carrying Chandrayaan-3 satellites from Sriharikota. Well, that's all we have for you in today's edition of the news. Do tune in tomorrow at the same time and same channel. Thank you.